Yes, we were packing and doing delivery. So we at the end of the sessions, and we have packed a lot for tomorrow. Also, we had made some boxes for tomorrow. So yeah, and we have been working with the public schools, PS 217, 139, 315, and 179 and 230. And yes, yes, thank you. And we've been trying to reach as many people who are in need at this moment, and we've been trying to not judge anybody and just serve everybody on their need basis, you know. And we started covering the local areas, but we are also covering all over Brooklyn. The foreign addresses might take a little bit of time to reach, but we do reach it. And if it's impossible, we try to coordinate with the other united groups in that area so that we can serve those people. And we also have a good volunteer group in Queens. So if we get any request for Queens, we pass it on to them. And sometimes they come and like pick up in their car maybe 5 deliveries of Queens and take from me. So we already have the stock. If you can see, I hope you can see the stock. So we already stocked up. So we don't have to go places to buy anything. It is already here, and we make the package and send it according to the family size and according to the need basis. So this is what we are doing right now. Our future project is we are doing the Ramadan boxes right now, and on Wednesdays we are doing a grab and go boxes from outside our location. And then our future thing is that we will be the families which we have served already. So we'll be taking their infos of the children, and we'll be giving them on Eid. We will be giving them new clothes or gifts. So we'll be personalizing the gift bags, and we'll be giving them the clothes. For this, I've started partnering with all the elementary schools. So we'll be taking the data of the children from those elementary schools. So this
Oh my
is
gosh.
about people in need. Yeah, because many families, you know, who cannot afford food, they cannot afford to buy new clothes or toys for children for Eid, which is one of the biggest festival for Muslims, and it's somewhat like Christmas. They eat, like they have a feast and they have new clothes, they wear new clothes, they have toys. And this year is going to be different for those families, and we are trying to do something for those families. That's it from people in need for now.
That's it. That's like, that's not nothing.
No.
So what?
So, Nowshin, I want to talk to you because I know you're PA co-president, right?
Uh-huh.
At 217, which
Yes.
is one of the schools I represent, and I'm interested to know how you're partnering with the schools and who you're working with. If you're working with the PA PTAs or with parent coordinators, and how it's working out for you.
So for my school, where I'm the PA president, we are with the school principal. So the teachers, they get in contact with the children, they get in touch with the children through Google Classroom. And if there's any need, if they get any information from the children, I get the data and I send them the groceries. This is for my school where I am the PA co-president. So I'm directly in touch with the principal of the school. For PS 139, we have Megan DeMarcus. She's an incredible person.
She's my bestie. I know.
So I'm in touch with her, and we have 3 Megans in PS 139. So yeah, we have just rolled out this project, and from Tuesday we'll be starting doing the bags and everything, you know, getting the data. PS 315, we have another parent group who will be, I already had a conversation with her, and she will be doing these stuffs with me. Then we have Amna for PS 179 and for PS 230. Those are the Bengali location. So yes, from Amna I'll be getting that. I think it is KWT, some mutual aid group towards that. It is Chakna, Hanif, and Amna.
Okay. And do you think you have capacity to expand to 1 or 2 more schools? Or are you at your max right now?
It's not that. It is, we are lucky that we have a lot of volunteer groups. So my idea for doing this is that we will ask, suppose there's a family, so we'll ask them, and we have already served them the groceries. That means they could not afford the food. So we'll ask them, how many children you have? They say, oh, I have a 5-year-old boy. His name is, suppose John, and I have a 2-year-old girl. Her name is Maria. So we buy stuff for John, male, 5-year-old, and Maria, 2-year-old girl, and then we personalize it. I'll give it out to the volunteers who can sit at home, bag that, gift wrap it, and we will provide a card, and they can do a personalized handwritten message for Eid in that bag, and then we'll get it delivered to them. So this is the whole process that will go
Okay.
on.
Okay. And how are you? I don't want to, are you finding are you finding like funding and supplies accessible? Are you able to get everything you need?
We will do the online shopping for this. Actually, we won't be like, I cannot go to stores, so we will be doing the online shopping for everything. Regarding the funding, I have put up a note in all the groups, and whatever we get, and from the PA. So Tuesday we have a PM meeting for PS217. So we are thinking of using our PA funds for this thing for PS217. uh, then we have the donation side. So whatever comes in, we are going to put it towards this, because this is a moment where, it's a very sad moment for some of the families who lost their loved ones, or who cannot have a food on their table. And Eid festival is a very important festival for those Muslims. So at least the least we can do is to make the children happy and give them a toy or a clothes. And we are accepting even donation for the toys and clothes, from 0 to 12 years of age. This is the age range. So even if somebody doesn't want to donate, they can donate new toys and clothes, because this is a festival and it's for new toys and clothes only.
Right.
And then they can even donate flowers or rice or anything like that, which can be used to go for the Eid meal. So for Eid meal, we will be, other than the staples, we will also be giving chicken to them, the whole chicken. So they can like cook the chicken on the day of the Eid.
I have
So this
so
is
what
a
kind
whole.
of partnerships are you, I guess, having with, or potentially collaborating with other, I guess, mutual aid groups? Like if you're seeing some folks are requesting need that are like perhaps closer to other neighborhoods or vice versa, like are there any
Yeah,
like
till
collaborations?
now, actually, I only have a group of volunteers in Queens. So any Queens request or Long Island request, I give it to that group of volunteers. Other than that, we are trying to cover our whole Brooklyn. So we go area by area. The locations which are near to us gets delivered like within 2 3 days. But if it's a very far, like right now, I got a request from Euclid Avenue that was near Queens. So my volunteer said it's near Queens. So I'll give it to my Queens volunteer to do it. So this is how we are doing. So I have a group of volunteers, very efficient in Queens. They are called Long Island Helpers. So they are covering the Long Island and Queens. I don't have anybody for Staten Island, but for Brooklyn, mostly I'm covering it.
That's amazing.
Um, Nowshin, last time I was in your store about a few weeks ago, you kind of mentioned in passing, it's even going to be harder in 3 months. You talk about what you envision.
Yeah, what I feel, right now, people who were suffering, so they are suffering more, like the single moms. They're in a very bad situation. I get requests from shelter homes, but there's few single moms or few families who were already struggling with rent. And I feel that there has been a, a cushion, or what you say, they got this thing that they won't be evicted for 3 months, but after 3 months there is going to be a bad situation for them. So think about people who have lost jobs, and there are many who didn't have even papers. So they won't be getting any paychecks or any what you call unemployment benefits or the $1,200 which the government is giving. So they're not getting anything, and they live in private houses. So they are being already harassed by the landlords right now to pay the rent. They are not in apartment buildings. They don't have leases to, get any benefits. So it is a tough situation for them. And the people, those people who don't have even money to what do know what they're going to do after a week. So this, which is closed for so many days, is going to be really, really bad for them in future. This is what my take on it is. And yeah, what we are doing from PS217 Parents Association, we formed a small fund, and we are trying to give cash assistance a little bit from what we can do from our fund for the time being. But I don't know what the future holds at this moment. Anybody else?
I was just going to ask, you mentioned that people could make clothing and gift donations. How would we do that?
Clothing and the new clothes and toy drive?
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So people who would like to donate new clothes and toys, they can send it straight to our address. And they can like label it male, female, but it has to be new clothes and toys. They can send it to our address. They can even send the groceries. Those who want to donate money, they can donate money. If they're doing Venmo or PayPal, they should say that it's for the toy drive, because we have a separate for the grocery. So yeah, so if they mention it over there, then I keep that aside. And yeah, and I'll also try to put from my funds whatever we have, because I love children. I want to make them happy, always. So yeah, as you know, we have this people in needs. It was since last 4 years, and we always had a sliding scale homework help center where we used to teach the immigrant children. And now they're not there. We are closed. The center is closed, and we have been always having the summer programs with these children since last 4 years, and very close to all the children. Yeah.
Nowshin, I was wondering about how many families you're hoping to help this Eid, and also what you would most need volunteers to do or donate.
Yes, so the families totally depend. We started from Tuesday. We are starting from this Tuesday to get the data of the families. Totally depends on the schools. The families we have already given the relief to from these schools who already have children. We'll be getting back to them and taking the data of the children, like the name and the age and the gender, so that we can make personalized gift for them. I would need volunteers later on to pack the gifts and write personalized message. So we are printing a postcard. On the back of the postcard, we'll write a personalized message that, "Hey Amna, have a blessed Eid. This is a gift from us," or something like that. And I feel that the human touch in that is very important. So yes, if people can like pack the gifts, wrap the gifts, and write a personal message, that will be great. Yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to. Other than fundraising and getting all the donations and buying the clothes and toys for them.
What was the address that we should send? Like, what was the
It's
address?
964 Coney Island Avenue,
Okay.
Brooklyn, New York 11230. I'll just leave that in the chat, the address.
Thanks.
Yes, I'll just write it in the chat.
I think that's it for now.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be
Yeah,
leaving now.
I mean, no, but don't thank us. Thank you. And thank you for sharing all the work you're doing. I think
Thank you, you all.
you're really
Thank you.
inspiring a lot of people right now. So thank you for sharing some of your time with us. And I hope to be in contact with you soon and keep it
Thank
up.
you, and thanks to all the volunteers and all the support. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining. Take care.
Yes, thank you. Bye.